Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Sandra. 我剪头发了. Do you know what I just said? If not, it's okay. I'm just gonna say it in English. I cut my hair, obviously. And just to remind you guys, I had a community Mandarin session about 2 months ago, 3 months ago, all about hairs, about hairstyle, how to say long hair, how to say medium length hair, how to say short hair, how to say crew cut, how to say if you go to your hairstylist, how to ask for like a little bit shorter, all kinds of good stuff and useful stuff. If you're interested, go Google that or Google that on YouTube. Search that on YouTube. Okay, so let's not forget the basic pleasantries. 大家好，你们好吗？ Last but not least, 欢迎 Welcome to Community Mandarin. Today we are not here to talk about my hair or anybody's hair again because we've done that on a previous Community Mandarin session. Today, as the title suggests, we're going to be talking about time. How to tell time in Mandarin. I know everybody can tell time. Everybody can read a clock or watch, but how to do it in Mandarin? This is what we are here for. This lecture might go on for 2 or 3 sessions. I don't know, because every time we're here for about 10 minutes. So today, sorry, I've been rambling on forever. Today, without further ado, let's jump in. Let's first get our material ready. So how to tell time? First, I guess we have to learn how to say the word time in Mandarin, right? Okay. 请跟我读时间 时间 时间 is a noun. It means time. After that, so you would be like, okay, so in English you would ask like, what's the time now? So now you have the noun 时间. You might think you can form a sentence if you want to ask someone about like, what's the time now? Let's see. All right. Now let's learn another word. It is the one I've highlighted the meanings in green. 现在 现在 请跟我读现在 现在 it's an adverb. It means now or at the moment. 现在 could be a whole day or right at this moment, right at this second. It depends on how you use it. So, okay, so you think, okay, I know how to say time, right? 时间, and I know how to say what, and I know how to say is, am or are, and then now I know how to say now. So can I form a sentence? So do Mandarin speakers really say 现在是什么时间? You might say no because I put a right cross right next to it. Okay, I would say this sentence, if we say 现在是什么时间, it means now is what time, or what time is now. Grammatically, it is correct. There's nothing wrong with it grammatically. The problem is Mandarin speaking people don't say that in real life. Well, you can say that, and then I imagine people would understand you, but they would know, okay, that's a foreigner talking. So the authentic way for Mandarin speaking people, for Chinese people to say what's the time now should be, let's look at the right sentence. Read after me. 请跟我读. It should be 现在几点? A lot shorter, huh? And easier to remember. 现在几点? 几 is not a new word. 几 means how many, how much, depending on the object you're talking about, is countable or uncountable. And 点, we've learned that too. It means a dot or a point. So 现在几点? It's almost like asking how many dot is it now? But actually what it's really asking is like, what is the dot on your clock or on your watch right now? I don't know, nobody wears watch anymore, but still. Okay, so 现在几点 is the right authentic way for Mandarin speaking people to be asking other people about time. Okay, 现在几点 don't forget about that. Okay, since we're talking about 点, let's learn a little bit more about it. Like I said, 点 as a noun, it can mean a point or a dot. If you learn a little bit Mandarin, you will know like 点 is also, somebody would say 一点 or 一点点 means a little bit, a tiny bit. I think we've even talked about that before. So, okay. But in Mandarin, when we're talking about time, when we're talking about 时间, 点 means a clock. A clock. Not a minute more, not a minute less. A clock. So here we have some examples about the time. And for that part, as long as you memorize how to say numbers in Mandarin, I think you should be fine. But still, 请跟我读, read after me. So we can go through all of these. And then if your memory about numbers in Mandarin is a little bit rusty, we can refresh it right now. Okay, the first one, 0 o'clock. I mean midnight, 0 o'clock, right? We say 零点, 零点. The next one, 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Over here, you know, when we count numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if we use the number 2 in real life, a lot of cases, we do not say 2, we say 2. In this case of time, we do it too. We say 2点 instead of 2点. Like, again, 2点, there's nothing wrong with that, but just in real life, people don't say that. So please remember that. 2点, 2 o'clock. Next one, we have 4 o'clock. 4点, 4点. Next one, we have 6 o'clock. 6点, 6点. Next one, we have 7 o'clock. 7点, 7点. Next one, we have 9 o'clock. 9点, 9点. Next one, we have 12 o'clock. 12点, 12点. While 2 is often read as 2 in real life when we're speaking Mandarin, 12, we stick to the original pronunciation. There's no such thing in this world. It is 12. No. Okay, so it is always 12 for 12. Okay, so we have 12点. And next up, 15 o'clock. It's basically 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We can read it for the purpose of memorizing how to say numbers. But if you were using a system that just cuts off by 12 o'clock, 12点, you don't have to learn afterwards. Okay, so we have 15点 for 15 o'clock, which is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We have 18点 for 6 o'clock in the afternoon. We have 21点 for 9 o'clock at night. And we have 24点 for, again, midnight. Like I said, you don't have to learn that if you are not using the 24-hour system. You can just cut off. Ignore what I just said for the last 1 minute. You can memorize this, but only to the point of 12点, 12 o'clock. All right. After 点, we know it's a clock. Not a minute more, not a minute less, right? After that, let's learn another word. 半. 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 As a noun, it means half. Okay, you know where I'm going with this, right? Okay. So if we want to say half past what o'clock, this is when we need 半 to be in here. So first, 请跟我读. 1:30, we say 1点, but plus a but. So 1点半. 2:30, we say 2点半. 3:30, we say 3点半. 5:30, 5点半. 7:30, 7点半. 10:30, 10点半. Again, I'm gonna cut off from here because we have like 40, 30. Basically, that's what? That's 2:30 in the afternoon again. So again, if you don't use that system, you don't have to learn. All right, I'm actually gonna jump it over to the next one we're gonna learn. This one. 课 when it's used as a term of time, it means, you can guess, means a quarter. So a quarter past 1, we say 1点 and 一刻 1点1刻 A quarter past 2 2点1刻 A quarter past 3 3点1刻 A quarter past 5 5点1刻 A quarter past 7 7点1刻 A quarter past 10 10点1刻 Okay, again, I'm going to cut off from here. But okay, what if we want to say, instead of a quarter past 10, we want to say a quarter to 11. So a quarter to 11 basically equals 10 o'clock plus 3/4, right? Can you guys take a guess how to say that? Let's do this like mathematically with me. We say 10点 10 o'clock, and then plus 3/4 3刻. Yes, a quarter to 11 is 10点3刻. All right, next one we have 分 in terms of time, it means a minute. So again, we can read this. 1:05 1点5分 It is 1 o'clock plus 5 minutes. 2:10 2点10分 3:45 3点45 Over here, if let's say we have a number that's pretty long, it's not like 510. So when we say it, it's already causing 3 syllables. Sometimes we can ditch the 分. And also, how do we say 3:45 in the one we just learned? When we use quarters, when we use 刻, how do we do that? We say 3点 3/4 3刻. Yes, 3点3刻 is also a correct way to say 3:45. Okay, let's move on. 5点08分 5点08分 Okay, some of you might ask why do you have to read out the 0? So if, let's say, on the minute part, we have less than 10, you can go either way. You can go 5点8分 or you can go 5点 read out the 0 5点08分 It's an either way, kind of according to your preference. But I would say both ways would do. Some people would be more accustomed to without the 0, without the 0 to avoid confusion. Well, it's up to you that which one do you like to adopt. Okay, and the next one we have 7:20 7点20分 7点20分 Also, like it said, because 20 is already a 2-syllable word, 20, we can also say this one as 7点20 ditch the 分 yes. And next one, 10:35 Again, we can say 10点35分 or ditch the 分 because the minute part is so long. We just can't do it. Okay, we can do 10点35 It is also correct. All right. Again, I'm gonna ditch when it's go over 12, go over 12点 because As far as I'm concerned, a lot of people don't use the 24-hour system. A lot of us use 12 o'clock system. Okay. Cool. So it is all for today, guys. Of course, according to time, there's more to be added. I will continue to talk about on this topic on Thursday. So before we say goodbye, before we 说再见, as always, when you have a moment, hop over to Rolla's website as well as our YouTube channel, and we'll see you this Thursday. 再见。